If you turn on the internet today and look at relationship advice for men or women in their 30s and 40s or beyond, you're going to run into a wall of bitterness. You'll hear people telling you to act like a cold corporate recruiter, to treat dating like an interrogation, and build emotional walls so high that nobody can ever get close to you. So I'm here to tell you on the back porch today, bitterness is a heavy, miserable load to carry. Real strength isn't sitting on a high horse, trying to judge or test people. Real strength is having a warm, open heart, a deep appreciation for human beings, and the maturity to know what brings peace into your life versus what brings chaos, right? Today, let's talk about dating, standards, and why finding the right person starts with putting down the armor. When you've been through a divorce, a bad breakup, or a long stretch of isolation, it's easy to start viewing the opposite sex as adversaries. I mean, let's be real, AKA being jaded. But that mindset robs you of the one greatest blessing in life. I'm speaking from a man's perspective, I know, but this goes both ways, for male or female. Women are incredible human beings, full of grace, strength, wisdom, and beauty. Life is meant to be shared with a partner who brings light into your world and stands shoulder to shoulder with you when things get tough. Starting over, it's not about blaming women, or for women, it's not about blaming men. Complaining about modern dating, or acting like you're too good for anyone. It's about recognizing that every single person walking this earth carries their own story, their own scars, and their own search for happiness. And when you drop the cynical shield and look at people with genuine respect, you stop attracting the drama and start attracting real attention. Okay. Now, does dropping bitterness mean that you're dropping your standards? Absolutely not. But then we need to redefine what a standard actually is. A standard isn't a checklist you force someone to jump through to earn a spot in your life. That's ego. That's pure insecurity talking. A real standard is simply alignment and peace. Two wonderful people can meet, treat each other with complete kindness, and still realize they aren't built for the same direction. That doesn't make either person a villain. It just means they don't fit. Bird, what did I just tell you? High standards aren't about judging someone else's worth. They're about knowing your own baseline. If a relationship brings constant friction, manipulation, or chaos, you don't need to fight back. You simply hold your boundary, wish them well, and keep the peace intact. Men and women fall into when starting over is what I call the loneliness tax, okay? That's when the quiet house at night or the 3 a.m. silence makes you feel isolated, and you start compromising your core values just to have a warm body in the room next to you. You ignore red flags, you tolerate disrespect, and trade your long-term peace for short-term company. Focus on building a life you respect. Lock in your routines, build your health, tend to your work, and cultivate inner quiet. When you are truly grounded in who you are, you don't look for someone to save you from loneliness. You look for someone who enriches an already peaceful home. Finding the right person isn't a war. It isn't a game either. It's about two grounded human beings choosing to bring peace, encouragement, and warmth into each other's lives. So don't let your past pain turn your heart cold. I know, because I could if I wanted to. Keep your standards ironclad, keep your appreciation for people high, and hold out for that alignment that actually feels like home. Drop a comment, subscribe, share this with somebody if you think they need it, And let me know if you've ever had to unlearn bitterness to find peace. I read all these comments, so let's talk about it. Thanks for pulling up a chair on the back porch today, and I'll see you on the next video.